Hello there, Pisces. Welcome to Outer Space Tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. I am super excited today because we're going to go ahead and do your 2024 predictions. Okay, so let's just see what is going to happen for you in the new year. Well, maybe not what will happen, but what could happen, and just get some advice, okay? So, well, that flipped out really quick. I was going to say, I hope you guys have been good. I am a Pisces rising, so I'm practically a Pisces, okay? But anywho, I guess the reading wanted to get started already, okay? So what we are looking into first year Pisces, well, we're looking into 6 different things, okay? The first part of this reading is what to leave in 2024, okay, you guys? So what we're leaving in 2024, or should leave, okay, dear Pisces, is the 4 of Coins, okay? So the 4 of Coins, or Pentacles, however you want to read it, has to do with holding on to something so tightly that you can't really do anything else, okay? I don't know why my eyes look so glossy, you guys, but they're really not. I think it's the camera. But anyways, this 4 of Pentacles here, I think maybe it could be to do with money, Pisces, but there's an energy of you just holding on to something so tightly that you can't even move, okay? And maybe this could have to do with monetary things. Maybe you don't want to spend money to make money. Maybe you've just been really, really frugal the entire year of 2023. And I feel like the universe is telling you to just be a little bit more relaxed on that, okay? Like if there's something you really want, or really need, or something that will really make you happy, it's okay to spend some money on that, you guys, okay? Maybe being so frugal has kept you guys a little bit isolated or something like that. Okay, so I'm not saying to go and buy a dirt bike or something like that, but you know, I feel like you guys can also splurge a little bit, okay? There could also be something else. Maybe there's a relationship that you're holding on to, Pisces. You know, it could be a job or something like that. But let's just go ahead and clarify that here, okay? But yeah, like whatever you're holding on so tightly to that you can't, like you got a grip on it, but it's also like you can't move in any direction. You don't want to hold on to something so tightly that you're stuck in a sense, okay? So maybe you want to move, or maybe you do need a new car, right? And you just don't want to spend that money. Maybe you saved up some money and you really just don't want to see those bank numbers go a little bit lower. But usually when you guys buy something that you need or something necessary, you'll get that money back fairly quickly, okay, Pisces? So that is here clarified by the Emperor, okay? The Emperor is very strict. He sets boundaries for things. He sets the rules, the laws, the regulations of an empire, of a city, of a company, okay? So yeah, you guys have been very strict on yourselves, Pisces, okay? And you're not expending a lot of your energy on something. And the Emperor here is just kind of proving that. So yeah, you guys, like, ease up a little bit, relax, okay? Like, if you want to go on that little road trip, just go on that little road trip. Trust me, like, nobody's going to punish you for it. Like, it's okay. That's not going to resonate with everybody, obviously, but for those of you that have just maybe been wanting to do something, but you just really don't want to spend that extra money on it, if it's something that's going to make you truly happy, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Like, the universe is not going to get upset with you, dear Pisces, or you know, and maybe there's a really big reason that you have to be frugal right now. I don't know if there's like a certain type of situation that you are in, but yeah, you guys, so just try to like not be too, I don't want to say stingy, because I don't feel like you're being stingy. It's okay to spend a little bit. Maybe you have to spend a little bit to make a little bit, right? Maybe you need nicer clothes, but you really don't want to invest in those nicer clothes or something. It's okay. Invest in the nicer clothes. You'll never know when you need that, okay? So yeah, just kind of watch out for that, okay? If you're like stripping yourself of like certain needs or something, Pisces, like maybe it's time for you to actually go after what you want, okay? So we also have here, to clarify that, we have false person. Okay, so yeah, there might be a false person that you guys also need to leave behind in 2023, which I was just saying, you could either be holding on to just your money, right? But there could be like some person that you know isn't good for you, but for some reason you're still kind of like holding on to that last thread. Okay, so yeah, you could actually be spending a lot of money on this person adversely. Okay, and so take that how it resonates, but yeah, I definitely see that like you guys, if it's a person, you guys need to set better boundaries. Okay, so yeah, don't be with somebody that takes everything you have. But yeah, again, if you've been just, you know, your friends want to go to like, I don't know, mini golfing, and you're like, no, I'm saving money, and then you're like at home bored. It's like, you don't have to torture yourself. Like, shit, go out once a month or something. So yeah, so let's go into the next part here with your Pisces. We're going to look at the overall energy of 2024, okay? So your overall energy, Pisces, is the Four of Cups, okay? So don't take this in a bad way. You guys might be a little bit apathetic, okay? And I feel like you're still working through it. I did recently do a reading for you, Pisces, where I did say that everything is about to get better, okay? Like, things have been really, really tough for you. So this might be kind of piggybacking on the last reading that I did, because there was something about you guys getting fired from your job, okay? And so this is kind of like, if you haven't watched that reading, go and watch it. But this is kind of like a continuing thing. And I think we got the Four of Cups in that reading. But you guys might be getting like certain offers, and then you feel like none of them are good enough for you, okay? The fours do have to do with stability, though. So I think what's like going on is you guys are going to be very, very picky coming into this new year, as you should be. There could also be a Cancer that's significant to you, but let's just go ahead and see. But again, I don't really see this Four of Cups as a bad thing, Pisces. I don't know. I really feel like you're focusing on filling up your cups, okay? Because this guy doesn't necessarily look apathetic in this card. He's kind of more looking at this card like, like what's inside of this, okay? So, did I say card? Cup, okay? He's kind of looking like, is that the one I want, okay? So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, there's something here, Pisces, about like you guys are going to get pretty stable in 2024. And maybe that's why you've been so frugal. Maybe that's why, you know, maybe you lost your job. Maybe you guys have lost your stability. And you don't want that to happen again because you experienced something really bad because of that, okay? And you don't want to be stuck or caught in that position. So it's totally understandable. But yeah, just know that still it's okay to just like have a little bit of fun. All right, you guys? So yeah, we have the Lovers as your overall energy to clarify that. Wow, okay. I haven't pulled this card in a long time, you guys, okay? I can't really show everything. But we have the Lovers here. So there could be a nice relationship coming in for you, Pisces. It could be with a Cancer. Okay. I feel like you guys, though, this year, you might be finding somebody that helps you with your stability. Oh, okay. So we have 2 fours in a row, right? We have the Four of Coins in the first row. And we have the Four of Cups in the second. So yeah, you guys are really worried about your stability right now. But I think you guys are going to be fine. That's what this clarification is like this angel up here represents your higher self. Okay, you guys, that angel up there, like that's your higher self. So this could just be you, dear Pisces, finally gaining the knowledge or finally gaining the momentum for things to be stable for you. Okay, it's just been, like I said, you have to go and watch the last reading that I did for you guys, but you guys have been almost in despair for like part of 2023. Not all of you, but some of you have. Okay, so yeah, you guys, things are going to get better. And I literally titled my last reading, Things Are Finally About to Get Better. And I put finally in capital letters. So this is a definite piggyback off of the last reading here. But yeah, it's like you guys are almost like going to give up at a certain point, Pisces, and then things all of a sudden start getting better and you're going to gain some clarity, okay? So this might not happen right away, okay? I'm not saying it's going to happen on January 7th or something like that, but there are good things that are coming into fruition for you, okay? So let's go ahead and get a Kipper to clarify that. Wow, you guys, that's really, really interesting. So yeah, like I said, it could be a relationship with the Lovers card here. It could be with a Cancer, it could be with a Gemini. But I feel like you guys are going to finally start feeling better. Maybe a little bit more spiritual, maybe a little bit more hopeful. Because we have like the Four of Cups is kind of a card of not being so hopeful, and the Lovers is like completely being hopeful. So things are going to transition for you, Pisces, okay? But you kind of just have to like believe in that and stay in touch with your higher self. Don't let yourself get into like the low vibrational energy of getting in a cycle of thinking negatively and how messed up society is and how like everything's working against you. And you know, I'm not saying be in a toxic positivity mindset either, but I'm just saying try to look at the bigger picture of things here, Pisces, because it's not all bad, okay? So just try to watch out for that mood of being apathetic, because you can turn it around very, very easily. And there actually might be somebody that comes along and helps you with that, okay? Because to clarify that, I have mature man, okay? So you guys might actually be turning into a mature man, okay? There might be a mature man that comes in and helps you. Alrighty, so yeah, you guys, like, this could be a father figure, an uncle, something like that, okay? But again, that could just be you being the mature man here. Let me get one more card to clarify that overall energy. But yeah, you guys, that's really interesting. So yeah, we're still getting just kind of, I don't know, the energy, it's been really weird for you, Pisces, and that's okay because it's just what happens. But don't lose hope, don't lose faith. I feel like this Lovers card too is saying like, don't lose faith, you guys. Like, don't lose that faith there, because things always get better. Like, the only guarantee is that nothing ever stays the same, right? So let's see here. Okay, we have Sun, which is Source. And look, like, the sun clears up the rain, right? Like, the sun is bright, it's warm, all right? So if you look at this Lovers card, sorry, I can't show everything. This has a sun on it too, okay? So you go from being in this Four of Cups energy, everything's kind of cloudy, okay, to being in this Lovers energy here with the sun. And there are some clouds right there at the bottom. Oh my gosh, I cannot show this, but there's some clouds under the sun, okay? And you go from that to just having the sun by itself here. This, like, I literally feel warmth when I look at this card, Pisces. So I really think that it's kind of like that song that's like, how's it go? Like, I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. And you know what's so funny is that for some reason that was stuck in my head earlier, and I think that was for you. Okay, so like this sun is going to like come out for you guys. Okay, so fear not, dear Pisces, everything's gonna be good. But yeah, it's like something here about just not losing faith, okay? But this year is going to really start to improve for you guys. Okay, so anywho, the next thing that we're looking at, Pisces, are your blockages. Okay, so let's see what are some possible blockages in 2023, and we'll clarify that as well. Yeah, you guys. Okay, so the blockage here is the Ten of Swords, Pisces. Yeah, okay, so you guys, like, you really need to not play the victim here, okay? Maybe there has been somebody that stabbed you in the back. Maybe that, you know, especially with the false person card that we got in the beginning. So there could literally just be somebody blocking you here that doesn't want what's best for you, dear Pisces. But again, I almost kind of feel like if you are like, oh my gosh, so many things are happening to me. It's like I've been stabbed 10 times. Totally get that. I understand. But yeah, like, don't, again, I was just saying earlier, don't be apathetic. Don't have that energy, because it is going to cause you blockages, okay? So that's just like confirmation right there. Okay, but let's just go ahead and clarify the Ten of Swords. Let's see. Okay, that's too many because I only wanted one. But I did see the, what was that, the Ten of Pentacles or something? Oh no, I saw the World and the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, there could be actually a relationship that's ending for you, Pisces, okay? Because the 10 isn't ending, the World isn't ending. And I saw the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of being single. So, okay, yeah. So there could be an actual relationship ending for you guys, and that hurts, okay? And that's maybe why you're being so apathetic in all of this, okay? And then we have this here. We have the Two of Wands, okay? And funny, I was just saying the World, and he has the World in his hands here. So, yeah, I think, like, there's something here, like, about a choice, but I really feel like this Two of Wands is, like, you're contemplating on things too much. You're not taking action, Pisces, okay? It's like, it's almost like you're so scared that you'd rather take no action than take an action, okay? So definitely, like, don't be scared to move forward with something here, Pisces, okay? Like, we can't keep, like, holding ourselves back out of fear. Maybe you guys have a lot of trouble choosing what you want your next job to be. Maybe you wait for things to fall in your lap or something like that. And it, like, I feel like this is saying, like, no, just, you know, go out and find it yourself, okay? So we have, oh, sorry about that. So we have alliance here, Pisces, okay? And, yeah, I feel like you're not in alliance with yourself, all right? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys, but it's like you want your life to improve, but it's almost like you're your own worst enemy at the same time. And for things to improve, you have to be your own best friend, okay? Like, and it sounds like stupid, but you guys really have to be in an energy of liking yourself, right? And if you're feeling like disrespected by people or like a relationship or something like that, you know, people can sense when you don't love yourself or you're insecure. And so you have to do your best to really be your best friend, to really say, like, I am number one, okay? So yeah, that's your blockage, Pisces, is that it's either somebody else that's doing it to you, but you're also doing it to yourself at the same time, okay? So again, we can't be playing the victim too much, okay? And there are instances where, like, anybody is a victim for something, but just be wary of falling too deep into that mindset, okay? If that makes sense. So yeah. Next part here, Pisces, is going to be the good things for 2024. Okay, so let's go ahead and just take a look into what the good things are for you guys. What are the good things? I don't know. I just feel like Pisces have had like a weird year. I mean, everybody kind of has. It's been a tough year, but we made it, right? So the good things here is the Two of Swords. Okay, so I think you guys are actually going to move forward and make a choice about something, and you're gonna feel really good about it, okay? Because she actually almost looks like kind of like relieved in a sense. I don't know, but she looks very like, okay, finally I'm making this choice. Like, she has that blindfold on her, but yeah, I really feel like there's gonna be two choices for you, and they're both gonna be good choices, okay, Pisces? So I think when it comes to making a decision, there's really no wrong decision at this point, just as long as you make one, okay? And again, maybe you guys have been a little bit picky with certain things for good reason, right? But I feel like you guys are going to have good choices and make good choices, okay? But there is something about you needing to make a choice, okay? So with the Two of Swords, this is clarified with the Three of Swords, okay? Which is really interesting here. All right, so I think you guys are leaving something behind, Pisces, okay? And it's a good thing. It's gonna hurt, but I think what you're gonna do is you're finally gonna take that leap to make the choice to leave a toxic person at this point, okay? Because I'm trying for this not to be so much of a love reading, but I feel like That's kind of what it is right now at this point, okay? So if you're single, I'm sorry, this probably is not resonating. However, if you have been with somebody and you're not in the greatest relationship, you are going to make the choice to finally leave this person, okay? It's going to hurt a little bit, yes, but this is in the good things, okay? This is in the section of the good things. So it's going to hurt, but once you make that choice, those swords will come out of this heart here, okay? So don't worry too much, you guys. Like, everything's going to be all right. But yeah, you guys have either experienced job loss or relationship issues or something like that, okay? So, you know, but going back to the overall energy of 2024, like I said, you have the Four of Cups, the Lovers, and you have this Sun card here. Those clouds are going to clear up for you, okay? So just literally, you guys, like, hang in there, okay? So to clarify the good things in 2024 with the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, okay? So you guys are going to be actually showing the world yourselves, okay? So maybe there's something here about you kind of like masking yourself all the time, Pisces, or maybe you've been really low-key and you've been afraid to like put yourself out there for whatever reason, but like you are actually about to be a little bit more in the spotlight, right? Because we have the Sun card earlier. So the people are going to be able to see the real you, Pisces, and maybe it's been a while since you've actually really shown your true self. And I'm not saying like in a bad way or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just been a while, and it's going to feel really, really good for you to actually be a little bit more outspoken or tell your story or something like that, okay? But like people are actually going to like start seeing you and noticing you a little bit more, Pisces, because I just feel like, I don't know, you've either isolated yourself or have just been low-key on purpose. And this year, it's like, no, you got to come out of your shell, honey. Sorry, like, there's not, you can't stay in that shell anymore, okay? But for the unexpected here, we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So there could be some type of luck that you're getting this year, Pisces, okay? Like I said, things are going to get better. So the wheel actually has to do with luck. It has to do with expansion. It is the card of Jupiter, and I do have a Jupiter symbol written on my whiteboard right here, okay? So yeah, I see like the wheels turning in your favor, Pisces, okay? Like there's really something here about things starting to move forward for you, because if you look at this wheel, it kind of almost looks like it's like a compass, right? And it has all these gears on it. So those gears are really going to start turning forward for you this year. All right. And maybe you almost don't feel ready for it, but I don't know why. Like, I feel like you guys have just been so stubborn to change. Like I could just, for some reason, I can almost like feel it in my body. And there's just like this fear of like moving forward for some reason. I don't know. Okay. But along with the wheel, we have the Nine of Cups. So yeah, you guys are going to be feeling really good about yourselves, okay? And because the Nine of Cups can have to do with indulgence, but the Nine of Cups actually really has to do with you being in the energy that you want to be in, Pisces, okay? So you guys are really going to start, again, with showing the world the real you. You're going to start to actually feel like yourself again, because you're expressing yourself a little bit more. Maybe you're dropping a toxic person, you know, and sometimes when we're with toxic people, we tend to become like a shell of ourselves, right? So you're ready to like step out and be in this really good energy, Pisces, okay? And I really, really, really love that for you guys, all right? So there's going to be a lot of things that you're emotionally leaving behind, dear Pisces, and it's always hard in the beginning, but when everything is said and done, you're actually going to really feel like you're in your element. And the Nine of Cups is actually a card of Pisces itself. So yeah, you guys, I mean, things, like I said, they're going to get better. Things are going to clear up for you. But, you know, it's been rough for you guys, okay? And not all of you, of course, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. It's collective reading. But, you know, maybe there's some of you that this really resonates with. And to clarify the wheel and the Nine of Cups, we have this midheaven thing. So it's like you guys are going to reach this, like, bliss here, Pisces. Like, I don't know what midheaven is, and I'm going to clarify that for you right now. But do you see like how amazing that looks? How cool is that, you guys? Like, so yeah, like you're not expecting things to get better, which is kind of why you've been feeling a little bit apathetic, you guys. But literally the gears are going to go on, like the wheels are going to start turning the right way, and you're going to be really happy, you guys. Okay. But let me just see what this midheaven is. I think the midheaven is whatever your 10th house is or something like that. But let's just see. Number 36. You could be 36. Your birthday might be on like March 9th. But let's see. Midheaven, Pinnacle. The midheaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world. Didn't we see? Show the world the real you, okay? I can't make this up. The midheaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the real world. Your relationship to other people's authority and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes the future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. The midheaven is the highest point of the chart where the sun would be at midday. This most public, visible point of the chart acts like the flagpole on top of your personal castle. Action. Inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Remember I was saying like you guys might have lost a job. Update your website. Look at your definition of success and make sure it's your own, actually makes you happy, and is not one that you have inherited from your family or mentors. Show the world the real you, Pisces, okay? Think about the training you've received from these authorities and notice where it still serves you and where you need to release the preconceptions and step into something bigger. You may need to go back to hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anybody else. If you choose not to seek your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your midheaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take the next step in that direction. Okay, so the challenge of this would be traditions, other people's expectations, or your family history may be complementary to your idea of your own potential, or they may be hurdles that you need to overcome. Gift. Underneath all worldly sense of ambition is the soul's longing to live out its potential. Listen to the call. Okay, you guys? So literally this is saying, do you, like be you. And we have this show the world the real you. So don't be scared, Pisces, to make choices that might be questionable to your parents or to whoever, friends, relatives, because you need to be in this energy and be in your element for you to be happy. And maybe for a long time you've been suppressing like this certain part of yourself. Maybe you've worked a corporate 9 to 5 because it has benefits and it makes sense and it pays the bills and you got a 401k, right? There's really nothing wrong with that. I mean, I work a 9 to 5 and like I love having benefits and stuff, you know. But maybe there's something more that you want to do and you need to be more in your element. So maybe, you know, you have extra time on your hands or something. Maybe you need to start, could be a side hustle, could just be a hobby or something like that. Maybe you do want to switch careers to something that doesn't have benefits and health insurance. But if you feel like you can make it work and it's what you're passionate about, I mean, you should do that, because like at the end of the day, when your life's about to be over, you're probably going to say, dang, I wish I just would have taken that chance because I'm going to die anyways, you know, like not to be morbid or anything, but I always think that way. Well, I mean, at one point, like I'm not going to be here, you know, so why wouldn't I take a chance to try something? That's just my personal opinion. So yeah. Oh, sorry. So our advice and what to focus on, dear Pisces, is this 10 of Cups. And this is another card of Pisces. We just went from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So yeah, you guys need to focus on your emotional health and happiness. And I've been saying this the whole reading, Pisces. You've been a little bit down and out. You've been a little bit apathetic, okay? And like your advice and what to focus on is the 10 of Cups. This is the ultimate card of being happy, of being emotionally happy or good or whatever. Like this is the card that like is like emotional fulfillment here, okay, you guys? So don't be scared to do things that make you emotionally happy, okay? Whether, it doesn't matter who says anything, okay? Like, you guys should do what makes you happy, and it's okay to disappoint other people. You weren't here to, your job is not to make sure nobody is disappointed, okay? Because people disappoint you, right? And you move on from it. So just remember that, okay? That's clarified here by the Six of Wands. So yeah, like, focus on your own emotions, because this is going to help you have success. And we have that full moon in Aquarius, show the new world card. And look, this guy has public victory. The Six of Wands is about public victory. So it's okay. Let that part of you shine. If people don't like it, it's totally fine. Like, it's not going to hurt you, you know? I mean, if it's something that maybe, like, I don't know, your parents disown you for or something like that, you know, that's a whole different story, you guys. But I don't feel like it's anything of, it's not that drastic, you know? So to clarify that, we have this Imam Koali. I don't know what that is, Pisces, okay? But this says root. Okay, so there's something here about you guys planting a foundation that's really going to make you happy, okay? And if that 9 to 5 that you're working, or the retail job that you're not working, is not making you happy, then you got to root yourself in something else. But let's just read that too. 38. Okay, so Imam Kuali, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot. The strong central root under a tree, through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky. Isn't that funny that the other card says that it's the highest point of the sky? Oh my god, you guys, look. Hold on. Okay, I hope I don't lose my spot. The midheaven, you have the highest point in the sky, and then you have the lowest point. Look, these cards almost go together. Do you guys see that? How trippy is that? How trippy is that? Like, what? Like, it's like a puzzle piece, you guys. Like, I can't make this shit up. That is so crazy. So you have this castle in the sky, but you also have these roots here. I can't, like, sorry, I just want to get this, like, a nice picture. But do you guys see that? How did we get that together? Okay, so we just went over the midheaven, which is the highest point. Okay, so now we're talking about the lowest point. Okay, where was I? So yeah, it's Imam Kuali is Latin for bottom of the sky. It points to the memories and experiences that fed your first roots, your early home life and your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. Action. Look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure, what creates a sanctuary for you. Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlie the situation. Lean into habits that help you feel secure and grounded. I was just saying earlier how you guys need to feel grounded, I think. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you, but that may not be the case for your housemates, so you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative and less combative way. The IC also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, the religious, or philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, you guys are the sign of the fish, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted and judged. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits or were that form which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. Okay, so yeah, the challenge here is the unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie in the situation and need excavation. Gift, build your own, build roots of your own. Feel your spine extended like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. So yeah, there's something here, Pisces, about letting go of certain things, letting go of a way that you grew up, okay? Both of these cards are kind of pertaining to that, because the midheaven, again, is how your family trained you to be in the world, okay? This is talking about your reputation, right? Because you need to be seen. It's talking about taking a next step in the direction for your own life. And this, I see, is about what unconscious habits do you have that were brought on by childhood. So there's something really big here, Pisces, about you almost changing your way of thinking around because you grew up a certain way, okay, you guys? So yeah, that is really crazy, Pisces, okay? So take a look at your family life. And it's funny because we have this family here, okay? Try to think back and see how you're affected by the way that you grew up, whether that's in a good way or a bad way, okay? But I see a lot of change here for you, Pisces, and I think it's going to be a really good year. Sorry for all of that reading and craziness and everything, but I hope you guys liked your reading, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.